I'm Chris Collins, number 12. I'm a shooting guard and I'm a sophomore. For those who don't know, I'm from Friendswood, Texas. It's southeast Houston, in between Houston and Galveston.
It was no coincidence Chris grew up loving the game of basketball. His father, Bill, played in college at Central Michigan.
That definitely had a big influence on me. Just growing up, basketball was always in my hands.
We would watch it on television. We'd go to games and watch games together, and he was always around basketball.
That was just my dream from a really young age, to play at the Division I level just like my dad.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully owning my own business and making a good amount of money.
He got some accolades, but he didn't get a lot of the statewide recognition. And so he was looking at smaller schools.
Got recruited, a lot of D3 schools, a couple D2 schools, and then about 3 Division I schools were recruiting me.
But Coach Kennedy granted us an interview, and when we ended up coming to A&M, Chris walked in here and said, "This is where I want to go to school."
Well, anytime we bring in a walk-on, the first thing we want is character. And we want guys who we know are going to do the right things when they're on the floor and off the floor. And Chris is a great kid. I mean, he's unselfish. He has all the traits of what an Aggie's all about. We knew he was going to be a good kid. We knew he was a good student. We knew all those things about him. We didn't know what kind of player he was going to be.
He was just a dude that worked. I knew he worked hard, but he's smaller than some of the guys, and last year, it would have been tough for him to play. But he's very consistent in what he does, and he's the same person every day.
The varsity level is a lot more fast-paced and more pressure on the ball, and just harder to get open shots.
Kind of talk about what it was like to kind of be a part of the season you guys had last year.
It was really cool. I learned a lot from that team, just the way they carried themselves. They came to work every day, no matter what day it was, no matter what the situation was. They came and they gave 110% every day, and they were great role models for me, just showing me the way that you have to compete at this level and you have to do it every day if you want to be good.
Every other year when we have an opportunity and we have a scholarship, we're going to give it to Chris. Chris has earned a scholarship in the last.
Did you know that was happening? You didn't know? Man, give me a hug, man. My boy just got a scholarship. This dude works so hard, man. My dude needs a gym all the time. You really did earn it, bro.
I was grateful when the opportunity presented itself, and it was definitely a reward for the past 2 years I've been working for. I think I need to get better at my help defense and quick releasing on my shots so I can get more open shots. And as a team, I just think we need to all play together every game.
Him being asked to play the point guard position, point guards got to talk, point guards got to know everything the coaches know, and that's just a big role for us, especially this year, needing a point guard.
When you get thrown into a starting lineup against Kentucky in front of 24,000 people on a national television audience, and you didn't play the game before, and you said, wow. But he handled it well, and he went up against probably the 2 best guards in the country.
But, every day I know he's working. Like I said, he's improved his communication so much, but you can always take steps forward in what you do, and I know he's going to because he works at it every single day. And we talk every day about what we need to do as a team, and those are just the little things that just show me like he really wants to grow on the court.
Everybody wants a guy like Chris Collins on their team. He is a team guy. And then you want him because he's a good player. He can pass, he can shoot, and he's really got better at handling the ball, and he's been a really good player for us.
Coming in, I was at the time a little upset that my original recruiting didn't go the way I expected it to, but getting this opportunity has been more than amazing for me, and I've learned so much more than I ever could have somewhere else, just being surrounded by these players, this coaching staff that I'm learning constantly, and it's been a great experience.